Even though he shows up later in the movie, I feel like he really fits in with the rest of the cast. And that's not a compliment. Jiu Jitsu! So Jiu Jitsu is another movie available on Netflix. It's about this alien race that comes to Earth every 6 years to try to invade it. And the only person that can stop them is this chosen Jiu Jitsu warrior. And from the very beginning, I knew something was suspicious. You know how some jobs have white elephant parties where they give gifts from everybody, but you don't know who they're from? Some people get a nice wine set, some people get lottery tickets, and there's always that one person that gets this gag gift, this joke of a gift that nobody really wants. That's pretty much this movie. The opening scene feels like this poor man's Mortal Kombat. There's this guy running in the forest. He looks like he's dodging what looks like standard definition daggers, and it's just bad. And they follow that scene up with what feels like a 10-minute introduction filled with nothing but credits. I don't know how it got this bad for Netflix. I'm not sure if it's the bad writing or the actors that they bought off a Wish. Someone's to blame for this catastrophe. There's a lot of low budget fight scenes and the camera angles go from bad to worse. They start off with regular camera angles, then they switch it to shaky cams, then it feels like we're on top of somebody's helmet, just bouncing around like a GoPro. And also, the way that they transitioned this movie was all over the place. I don't know if they were taking things serious or if they wanted it to be like a comic book, but they tried both of those just for safe measures. Also, the action scenes. Some guy in 5 layers of clothing pulls up to fight a whole military camp. They're shooting at him. He's walking towards the bullets. Nobody's hitting him. I don't see how that logically makes sense. Like, dog, you passed basic training, didn't you? Aside from the illogically written script, Alan Musi plays the main character. I'm not sure what his title was, but he's basically the guy that's there to perform jiu-jitsu. And when it came to his character, I was really confused the majority of the time. He's supposed to be this jiu-jitsu warrior that saves everyone from this alien race, but half the time he doesn't know what he's doing. He has amnesia, he's running away, can't fight. I was frustrated and I wanted to go to sleep so bad. I'm pretty sure he's a smart man in real life, but in here, he's dumb as hell. And everybody around him don't really do their job at trying to help him put the pieces together. And I feel like the whole movie is riddled with these plot hole landmines. The way that they wrote it really leaves you in the dark 90% of the time. The characters in the movie don't really know why they're there. And by the time we're halfway into this abomination, in strolls Nicolas Cage. I don't know if he's trying to play crazy or drunk, but he manages to do both. Even though he shows up later in the movie, I feel like he really fits in with the rest of the cast. And that's not a compliment. He doesn't really get a title and he's not even the main character of the movie. He's just this wandering person that just seems to be along for the ride. And at this point, I feel like Nicolas Cage is in bad movie purgatory. Ever since Mom and Dad, I've been saying he's on my list of bad actors. There was him, Anthony Mackie, and I forgot the third one, but Anthony Mackie's off the list. Nicolas Cage is still repeating the class. Overall, he doesn't do anything to add to the movie, and I feel like there's nothing of substance from anybody. The fight scenes are repetitive. The main villain is kind of confusing because there's no build up to them, and it feels like everyone's the main villain because nobody can beat them. And at the end of the day, I was quite insulted that I had to watch this movie. For a movie to be called Jiu Jitsu, but nobody be able to fight, kind of let me know everything I needed to about this movie. With HBO dropping Warner Brother movies every month, I feel like Netflix is hustling backwards, and they should be ashamed of themselves. and they're kind of losing leverage in the streaming market. I'm sick of their voiceovers, I'm sick of their independent films, and I'm tired of them putting out movies like this. If you like breathing underwater or watching paint dry, then I think you'll like this movie. I'd say Jiu Jitsu is a terrible waste of time, money, and good spirits. I think this could be in the running of the worst movie of the year. March. Have you seen Jiu Jitsu? Please say no. Are you planning to watch it? Please say no. Let me know in the comments below. As always, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and attack the comment section. Peace.